Good afternoon everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Matthew. I'm here with you with another flight for TAP Virtual. This is a wonderful image here in Porto, the airport that we arrived yesterday, and today we will perform the last leg towards the main company hub in Lisbon. And as far as you can see right away, Porto has a lot of movement, interesting movement. By the way, one A330, company A330-300 that I think is arriving. An A350 from Eurojet that unfortunately vanished, and A320neo and one A380. You can see the top of the aircraft, so nice to here in Porto. We have a departing aircraft, so we know for sure that the runway is 17. No control there, and our destination doesn't have any control as well. So runway 20 is removed, so it will be like a straight flight towards south. In Porto we have this METAR, so nasty weather up here in Lisbon. I think it's a bit more smoother. I will get to see it in a few moments. So now I'm going to prepare the cabin, the cockpit for the departure, so stay tuned. Starting here with the overhead.
Airborne 117.
Lining adheres over here. Okay, so I have to set some things up in the settings. Initial flight level 100, local QNH 1012, and let's dim a bit this. I have the FCU physical, so I will command the aircraft from this hardware. Nice addition, you might imagine. Okay, so ECU already set, so let's get our weights. So our zero fuel weight will be 58.6. So we are carrying a lot of people today. Just one more, 145 passengers, and our fuel 4.3. Yeah. Okay, apply and load up. 7 minutes. That will give us plenty of time to set our MCDU, that by the way is already pre-ordered, so ETA probably in April, let's see, with luck in March, but well, that all depends on the stock. Our alternate airport will be Faro, South, call sign TAP1927, and our flight level, cruising flight level 230, set. So in Porto we will go with runway 7, and we will go with Manic to Whiskey. I'm going to Romeo for port. And in Lisbon, Shamax 9er, probably 9er Bravo. I'm going to see if we have it because runway in use is 20. Okay, so there it is, Shamax to Bravo. Okay, set. Now let's initiate our APU. Okay, so we have an aircraft, I think he's exiting. I'm not sure if it's the right exit, because if we happen to be taxing out to Echo, via Echo, I think we will be facing each other in the face, so I don't think that is the actual vacate intersection. This is for simulation, so it's okay. It wouldn't be if we had anyone already taxing out by an echo. That wouldn't be very fun, but I can understand, because when we are coming from the north, even if your touchdown is in the aiming point, you will go all the runway until you reach the aircraft. So it's for the ones that don't know Porto very much, probably it's a bit confusing. Like by the time that they arrive mid runway, there's a feeling that we should already exit. And so I think that's why some pilots exit in the first available vacating intersection. Forty passengers left. GPU is off. And 3 minutes over here, so we are almost in the air. Actually taxing out, or push in starting our engines. Just a few moments more. I would like very much to see the APU depart. So a lot of wind blowing from the right to left of the runway, so this will be a big part of the takeoff, so and we might get to the left. Okay, almost there. Okay, information sent to McDo, and now
cabin crew boarding is now complete. Any remaining
let's go with flaps 2.
please leave the aircraft.
So V1 141, VR 141, and V2 144. Okay, speeds are now inserted as well, like so. And now let's go with the METAR for Lisbon. It's going to be more calm than
100 above,
here
minima.
in Porto. Still no let's see, so 200 knots headwind, so it's going to be smooth. 212 knots. (14°C) and QNH 1017. I think we are almost ready. Okay, so we are now ready for our before start checklist. Cockpit preparation complete. Gear pins and covers are to be removed. Signs on. Adheres nav. Fuel quantity 4.3 tons. Takeoff data is set, and barometric reference set as well. Below the line, windows and doors are closed. Beacon on. Thrust levers idle and parking brake set. Before start checklist completed. Port traffic Air Portugal 1927, stand Sierra 34, push and start approved facing to the north. Oh, let's go. Nose will be facing to the left.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground, stand by.
Let's see if we can be lifted, because some versions here we are unable to lift the aircraft, and that will result in an error on the pushback. And so we have to interrupt the sequence and finalize it by, well, manually, because the push tag doesn't disconnect after we pushed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set within the aircraft.
Okay, so he's being lifted. Nice. So we now have the ability to conclude and to do all the process with the tag attached. Oh, let's go.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
We are cleared for start and push.
Okay, clear to push start. Please release parking brake.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. Start the engine in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
And engine was selected, ignition, starting engine 2. Nice rainbow. I think it's the first time that I see one here. Second one.
There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft.
Okay, pushback
Cabin crew
completed.
are now pointing out the exits
Please set your
nearest
parking
to you.
brake.
Please be aware that your
Parking
nearest
brake set.
usable exit may be behind you.
Parking brake
Emergency
set.
lighting
Lowering
will
aircraft.
guide you to an exit. In an emergency, leave all baggage on board.
Ground. Startup is
Seatbelt
complete.
fastened,
You may disconnect.
Adjusted and released as shown. It must be fastened whenever the seatbelt
Okay, sir.
is
Clear to disconnect. Then it's been removed to the other side. Have a safe flight.
at all times. If the air supply fails,
Holding
mask
position
will
waiting for the
drop from
visual.
above.
Thank you and goodbye.
Pull a mask towards you to sleep. Put the mask over your nose and mouth. Breathe normally. Hold the mask in
Okay.
place.
Flaps coming down to 2.
Pull on each side to adjust. Put on your
Spoilers
own
aren't.
mask while
Auto brake set to
the
max.
others
And
land
engine
on
on
water.
is available.
Take a life jacket from under your seat. Remove from the pouch and put it over your head.
Okay, after start checklist. Anti-ice off. ECAM status
To adjust. Do not
checked.
inflate the life jacket inside the aircraft.
Pitch
When
trim.
outside, inflate it by pulling the
I
toggle.
think it's
If it
0.6.
fails to inflate
I don't know.
or needs topping up,
0.6
blow into
down
this
trim.
tube. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. The cabin crew can
Is
assist
set
you with life
and rudder
jackets for
trim
children.
is 0.
Tray table must
After
now be
start
stowed.
checklist complete.
Armrests down, window blinds open, and seatbelt fastened. Further information regarding your safety on board can be found in the
So
in-flight magazine.
ECAM
We hope you have a
door
great
page
flight.
set. Engine mode selector normal. APU lead and master off. Lights on. We are now ready for our taxi. Porto traffic Air Portugal 1927 taxi to holding short to runway 20 via Sierra Echo to Echo 5. Flight controls, full left, full right, neutral, full up, full down, and neutral, rudder, full left, full right, neutral. Flight controls are checked.
Cabin crew, seats for takeoff. Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Some line. Okay, before checklist, flight controls checked, flight instruments check, briefing, confirmed, flap setting, config 2, V1, VR, V2, flex temp, set, ATC is set, ECAM memo, takeoff, no blue, cabin crew is advised, engine mode selector, normal, packs are on, before takeoff checklist completed, port traffic Air Portugal 1927, clear to line up and take off runway 17. Okay, so let's switch on our lights and depart. Let's see how it goes.
Approaching 17. On runway 17.
Okay, so it's pulling up. Chrono. And stabilized. And flight 64 SRS. Runway, auto thrust blue, power set. There you go. Oh, fighting a bit.
100.
Check.
Rotate.
And
Positive rate.
gear up. And autopilot engaged. Review, reality, on the what if they're not receiving the parts before us? Flaps 1, speed check. Flaps 0.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelts fastened while we We recommend keep your seatbelts fastened.
Takeoff checklist, landing gear up, flaps retracted, flaps, packs on, and barometric reference set standards. Auto takeoff checklist completed. Okay, so let's check the route. Okay, so I'm going to direct us straight to Cochrane waypoint. I think it's the closest waypoint before reaching Upgate. That's the initial approach fix for us. Let's check. Exactly Cochrane, so let's go and fly straight to it. So I'm going to leave the cockpit for a few minutes. I'll be right back on due time for descent, so sit back and relax. Hey guys, well, I'm back in the cockpit. As you can see, we already started our descent to destination. The METAR still remains the same. We have apparently one aircraft for final. It will intercept localizer. Is away ahead of us, so probably we won't get on each other's way. We are inbound to Porto, after which we will redirect to Upcat by the left and intercept the localizer overhead at Cat.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be landing. Please ensure the cabin bag is safely stowed with the laptop inside. Note, armrests down, window lights open. You now need to be seated with your seatbelt fastened ready for landing.
A lot of clouds over Portugal, mainly in the north and here in the center.
Thank you.
Okay, let's turn on our own lights and TAP1927.
Cabin crew must now be seated for landing. Thank you. Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for landing.
Let's have our approach checklist. Briefing is confirmed. Become status checked. Checked, not checked. We will. Become status checked. Seatbelt sign is on. Barometric reference set 1017 on both. MDA decision height set. Engine mode selector is normal. Approach checklist completed. Let's see if we maintain safe distance from the preceding aircraft. Is roughly 10 miles ahead of us. It's a bit, so we won't need to reduce minimum approach speed as yet, so let's continue we are already reaching our 4,000 feet. Start reducing airspeed, so 180 knots, overhead cockpit and flaps 1. We will go with flap 3 config today, 12 knots headwind, so I don't expect that flaps will, we have to go with flaps full self. And flaps 2, speed check, 180.
Lisbon traffic, Porto, fully max here, short final, runway 20, Lisbon traffic.
Establishing. We can see the preceding aircraft lights. Okay, overhead top speed waypoint. Okay, landing gear. Check. Flap 3. Landing checklist. Cabin crew advised auto throttle, speed, eco memo, landing, no blue. Landing check is completed. Okay, let's go a bit more. Nice vortex effect. not only but also Lisbon traffic at Portugal 1927, short final runway 20.
Lisbon traffic, Porto to Max Driver on the ticket.
Thanks. Okay, almost there. I will disengage autopilot as soon as we reach 1500 feet.
Lisbon traffic, Porto to Max Driver taxi to stand 126, right taxiway uniform Golf and off Porto. Lisbon traffic.
We will go with AUTOFPS at medium because probably the runway is contaminated and because we are with flaps 3 and a bit higher airspeed. Okay, so autopilot disconnect. My aircraft. Some drafts appear. Check.
above.
Land.
Minimum
Continue.
300. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
And touchdown. Okay, it went pretty well. Smooth touchdown center line. Annual break.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related
Lisbon traffic at Portugal
duties.
927 vacated
we ask
runway
that
20.
you remain seated until the fasten seatbelt sign has been switched off. Portable electronic devices for messaging, calls, or internet access may now be used. Please make sure you take all your personal belongings with you, checking in the
Okay,
seat pocket,
after climbing
underneath the
checklist,
seat,
flaps
and
retracted,
overhead lockers.
spoilers disarmed,
Do take
APU
care of
starts
opening
and
the
radar
overhead
is
lockers as
off.
items may have moved during flight.
After landing checklist
Smoking
completed,
is not permitted
so
until you reach
we
the designated
are going to turn
smoking area.
on our left
On
here,
behalf of the captain
Golf
and the crew,
on Golf,
it has been our pleasure looking after you today.
straight ahead
Our
to
ground
Alpha
crew will
intersect
help you
Alpha
complete your journey.
intersection Tango Alpha to stand probably at my choice. I will see how is the disposition there, if we have any aircraft taxiing out or on the okay, so probably that one, that company Airbus is the one that was preceding us, and so we can safely parked by his side. We do have an interesting aircraft on stand 140. I think it's 141 or 143, I'm not sure. Don't recognize the livery, but it seems interesting. Looks like Lufthansa, but it's not. Leipzig Air, probably a private or virtual airline, private virtual airline. Okay, so let's go to stand 125. Right, on our right, left actually, and CPU bleed on, lights off. And full stop, engines coming off and lights off. Parking checklist, APU bleed on, engines off, seatbelt sign off, external lights are off, fuel pumps are on, parking brake and shocks on. Parking checklist completed, so we are done for the day. We check up here, still recording. I'm going to stop this one here. Smooth flight, I think it was a smooth approach and landing as well. We will check on it shortly. Nothing to declare up here. And I think we can disconnect from VATSIM. Okay, so let's check here. So 200. Well, I thought it was a bit smoother. It was 200, so it was a firm landing. I mean, let's check. Yeah, it was pretty fast. Nice touchdown, 200 FPM, way on the spot I think. Let's check another perspective. Very well. And finally, let's have the last view from those buildings here. Nice. I think it's awesome sight up here. Very nice to see. Very nice. So guys, hope you have enjoyed this one. Awesome flight. I think the approach was very stable. Touchdown was cool as well. So apparently no issues. I think it went according our predictions at leaving Porto. So this just confirmed, and well, I think we are improving and performing each flight better and better. Exception, of course, that depends on the weather. It's not very. If it was in Porto today, the landing, it would be very nasty to land there. As you could see, gusts blowing like to 25 knots. Here it was half that intensity. It was headwind, so we didn't suffer a lot to maintain the aircraft on the center line. Guys, hope you enjoyed it, and well, it's almost weekend. We can now rest a bit before the beginning of the week. Tomorrow I'll be very busy, probably. I won't be at home, so on Sunday perhaps I will perform another flight for TAP. Let's see where this flight will take us. Appreciate everyone, and thank you for watching. It helps a lot, at least my mood to keep streaming, and well, to chat about whenever we have the chance to talk about a bit of aviation, real and virtual. I'm always available, and I enjoy a lot talking about it. So guys, take care and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.